First at 4, we're following the latest with that deadly shooting at UNC Charlotte. 2 students killed, 4 others hurt.
We have crews on campus talking to students, many of them who say the trauma and heartbreak of yesterday's deadly shooting is still setting in. We begin with team coverage. Our Kenny Beck joins us live from the campus. So Kenny, what are we learning about the victims today and the suspect at this hour?
Well, Brianna, Talitha, good afternoon to both of you. We have learned a little bit more about the potential motive. We'll get into that in just a moment. We are also learning the identities of all 7 people involved in the incident, which happened almost 24 hours ago to the minute right here on the campus of UNC Charlotte. The chancellor here identifying not only the suspect, but also the 2 deceased students and the 4 who were injured. They range in age from 19 to 23. 5 of the 6 students who were shot are from the state of North Carolina. Let's run down the victims whom we know at this hour are in fact deceased. There are 2 of them. 21-year-old Riley Howell. Investigators say he is one of the heroes in all of this. They say there was no question he saved lives as he, in the words of the police chief, more than tackled the shooter to the ground. They say he was a big athletic guy, and his heroism, though he gave his life, kept the situation from becoming even worse. One of Howell's best friends says he was one of the most loving and caring people he had ever met. Another deceased victim, Ellis Reed Parlier, a graduate out of Union County, North Carolina, also killed according to the university. The 4 others hurt. They've been identified as Drew Pesquero and Sean DeHart from Apex. They are 19 and 20 respectively, as well as Rami Al-Ramatin from Saudi Arabia and Emily Haupt from Charlotte. The chancellor revealing a short time ago, Emily is set to graduate and believes that she will be able to graduate and walk across the stage late next week. Now, none of these spellings have been confirmed, and investigators say one of the victims has already been released from the hospital. The chancellor visited the 3 remaining folks in the hospital today, and he remains optimistic about their long-term health prognosis. Now, the Charlotte-Mecklenburg Police Department has arrested and charged 22-year-old Tristan Terrell in this campus shooting. He is facing 2 counts of murder, 4 counts of attempted murder. Police tell us the gunman did not appear to target any particular person, but did, without question, pick the building where it happened. They said that was very much by design. He had a familiarity with the building. They still can't discern the why. Police chief of the Charlotte-Mecklenburg PD, Kerr Putney, says his handgun was purchased legally. He had quite a bit of ammo, but there was nothing in his background to suggest that this might be coming. He added they are not looking for anyone else. The college's emergency management team tweeted this out to students yesterday: run, hide, fight. Secure yourselves immediately. I asked the chief of police about this afternoon. We've had some people questioning, why would a campus emergency system, why would anyone in law enforcement or in public safety encourage unarmed people to fight? They say, the chief says, everyone should take this alert seriously and specifically address the fight portion of that alert.
The short answer is this. Research has been done that show, and again, if you want to close your eyes, hold your breath, and pray, most likely you're going to die. So what we're telling you is, we want you to do that, but that is after you, if you have nowhere to hide safely, you take the fight to the person. Take the fight out of the person, and that's how you save lives.
And the chief says that is no question. That is exactly what Riley Howell did. Again, the 21-year-old from Waynesville, the second of 2 victims. The chief referenced him a number of times during the most recent update that we got at about 2:30 this afternoon. So that is the angle from local law enforcement, chancellor, school leaders. Another big component of this story, students, how they are doing roughly 24 hours later. Kirsten Gutierrez also on campus tonight speaking with students here. This is a campus of about 30,000, the 3rd largest school in the UNC school system. She has our report.
It's been quiet here on UNCC's campus. You can just feel the sadness in the air. But students I talked to say that deadly shooting is not turning them away from campus.
I see people running out, busting out the door, and they're like, get out. There's a shooter in campus.
At first, I didn't believe it until I saw the 10+ cop cars rolling in with sirens on and everything.
Utter shock.
Are you kidding me? Like, I thought this was, it wasn't real.
and disbelief. That's how UNCC students are describing the deadly shooting that killed 2 students and injured 4.
It could be any of us, and it's sad to hear about the people that died and got hurt and stuff. So just grateful, thankful, blessed to see another day. But I just hope that, as a school, we can definitely bounce back from this.
Moving forward, some students are not concerned.
Today I'd say I feel safe because I know they have the campus on heavy watch right now, and it's all just one crazy person doing it all. So
while others want to see more done to secure the classrooms.
I just feel like we have to do better because doors be wide open when teachers are giving lectures, and some classes there's only one way in, one way out, the kind of doors. So I feel like they just got to do better with that.
While it was scary and sad, the seniors I talked to are proud to be graduating from UNCC.
This can happen anywhere. It doesn't matter where. Like, you can't let something like this just stop you. It's a statistic. It's going to happen somewhere. It's bound to happen, and unfortunately, it happened here.
In Charlotte, Kirsten Gutierrez, WXI 12 News.
Kirsten, thank you very much. We also caught up with a UNCC student who's originally from High Point. Her name is Maya M. She says it is going to take some time before she feels safe and comfortable on campus once again. This is a picture of her, the warning sign in particular that she posted on Snapchat. This was, again, about 24 hours ago, giving her friends the heads up about the shooting. She was in the building next to Kennedy when the suspect opened fire and fired those deadly rounds. She says she cannot fathom what victims' families are going through at this hour. Maya says she has no words for the suspect either, says she is sickened by what he is accused of doing. She also says she's made the decision to go back home to High Point for the summer. She is still stunned that a gunman, anyone, opened fire on the campus that she has called home for the last 2 years of her life.
A guy ran past me and was like, "There's a shooting happening," and it kind of took me a minute to process what was happening until I saw another girl running, calling 911.
Anytime there is an incident like this, a multi-casualty incident on a college campus, it causes students, it causes parents, it causes administrators at universities and colleges and higher education institutions all over the country to pause and think about their own safety. Could it happen here? How would we respond? Our team coverage continues now. Bill O'Neill this evening joining us from the city of Greensboro with a look in particular at what's going on today at UNCG. Bill, good afternoon.
I can tell you when that shooting happened yesterday, that warning that went out, run, hide, fight, that Kenny just mentioned, it's more than a warning. It is a program that is used by UNC Charlotte as well as UNC Greensboro. It is a way to teach students of how to react in the event of an active shooter.
It may feel like just another day at the office.
Homeland Security developed the program. The message is simple. Your first option is to run. If that's not possible, then find a safe place to hide. And if neither of those choices are available, you must be prepared to fight.
Commit to taking the shooter down, no matter what.
Run is always going to be your best option. If you can avoid a dangerous situation, that's what we want you to do. As an alternative, though, you may not have any other choice depending on the location where the gunfire is coming from. You may have to hide. And then last but not least, if you're in a worst case scenario, as a last resort, you may have to fight.
Students and staff can take the class at UNCG, but Run, Hide, and Fight isn't the only safety program available at the school. Besides the traditional emergency alert system that warns students by text and email about dangerous situations, UNCG has an app called Live Safe. It gives students quick and easy communication with campus police.
In addition to being able to communicate with the police through this app, it has options in here to where they can call 911. I'm not going to do that. They can call UNCG. They can request a walk-in escort. Lots of features.
UNC Charlotte has thousands of alumni, many of them living right here in the Triad, including Noel Twitty.
It's extra shocking when it happens in your own community. We know it happens all too often. I do think that UNC Charlotte Police responded very quickly. It was done very well. Unfortunately, people were affected, people were lost, but it was a lot less than other places. Yeah. So thankful that it's, not quite as serious as those other cases.
UNCG is holding a vigil this evening in honor of those shooting victims at UNC Charlotte. The vigil gets underway at 6 o'clock right outside the Elliott Center. In Greensboro, I'm Bill O'Neill, WXII 12 News.
Bill, thank you very much. There's another vigil happening right here on the campus of UNCC. Gets underway also at 6 o'clock tonight, a little less than 2 hours from now. It is happening in Halton Arena, which is the home of the men's and women's basketball teams here at UNC Charlotte. All students, faculty, and staff encouraged to attend. That building seats a little over 9,000 people, and our Steve King will join us in just a little bit, continuing our team coverage. He is on the vigil tonight. One final note before we send it back to you in the studio. One thing I was struck by, we heard from UNC Charlotte's chancellor earlier today. He said, this was toward the end of the press conference, said, listen, if you have a determined assailant, there is very little that you can actually do to stop that person if you choose to have an open campus. We here at UNCC have chosen to have an open campus. We are live for now on the campus of UNC Charlotte. Kenny Beck, WXII 12 News. We'll send it back to you in the studio.
All right, thank you all. You can stay up to date on air and online for all of our coverage surrounding the UNC Charlotte shooting. Just download our free WXII 12 News mobile app or head to our website, WXII12.com.